Hey friend, welcome back to Everyday Energy. Today is day number 3. I'm Laura and we're going to be standing up together. I want you to take this one barefoot or in socks. If that's comfortable for you, you're going to want to be able to feel the floor. And you probably don't need padding on the floor, but you might want a wall to hang on to, your kitchen counter, the back of your couch, a bar if you have that. That works just the same. Let's do this. Let's plant our feet nice and wide, maybe a little bit wider than you think. Reach your arms up overhead for a big morning stretch. Ooh, big stretch, make yourself tall. Send your breaths deep down into your belly. This would be a great time to stop sucking in. And send those breaths out into the sides of your ribs. Imagine you could inflate yourself like a balloon animal. When you're ready, let's reach over to one side. Ooh, I'm reaching towards the left, so I'm planting my right foot. You don't have to grab your wrist if that feels like too much. You could go hand to the hip for support, but making a big banana bend, staying rooted into the ground and growing up and over to the side. Maybe you feel those deep breaths start to filter out between your ribs. Stretching out all the teeny little intercostal muscles between every rib. And on your next exhale, let's bring it back to the center. We'll go up and over to the other side. You could literally be done after this, and your body would still feel a little better than it just did, you know? I've got a few more moves for you, but if you were really in a time crunch today, that's okay too. Another big deep breath into this side, and on your next exhale, let's bring it back up to the center. We're gonna go one more time back and forth, a little quicker now. We've got some trucks to keep us company. On your next exhale, bring it to the center and up and over. Good. And on your next exhale, grow tall again. Release that. Maybe you roll out your shoulders. Now we're going to take it up and over to the front. I'm going to turn to the side, but you can stay where you are. Planting my feet, I'm going to reach up tall and then send my hips back behind me, folding like a wallet. Reaching out of the crown of my head, out of my tail, stretching my spine as long as possible. Folding as much as I can, and then when I can't fold any longer, I'm gonna let myself slump down, and we're gonna roll up to the top, tucking my tail, stacking one vertebra on top of the next. Head, neck, and shoulders come up last, all the way to the top. Here we go again, reaching up and over. You can reach forward if it helps you send your tailbone back. Reaching, 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 long spine and soft spine, let it go. Slurp it up to the top. Take your time, and again, reaching forward. This is the start of a hinge, not this part. This part, we're really letting the spine go. This part up at the top, when we're standing tall, when we send our hips back and we try to fold flat. That is the beginning of our deadlift, of our good morning, of our hip thrust or bridge. Anything that's a hip hinge, that's what it feels like. Rolling it back up to the top. Let's go for 2 more. Folding over into our hinge. Letting it go. Riding it up to the top. Last one, hinging over. Soften and bend. Stack yourself back up. Meet me at the top. I'm gonna bring my feet back underneath me so we can go for some calf raises. Pushing the floor away, heels lift off, and lowering myself back down. Now you're welcome to hold on as much or as little as you'd like to for this. What I want you to think about here is not just the getting up and down, it's pushing the floor away with all 10 toes, lowering your heels down onto eggshells. So we wanna take these tenderly and as smooth as possible, like we're putting the brakes on in a car, not just stomping to push ourselves up. Yeah? This is the time in the Everyday Energy series where I remind you that I have 30 years of ballet experience, well, 27. So if you're not getting as high up on your toes as I am, don't get in your head about that. It's no big deal. Your calf raises might feel like you're getting, a piece of paper under your heels and then back down. They will get bigger and easier to control over time. But we're gonna stay here until they're spicy. So go ahead and unlock your knees for me. Keep them nice and soft. Drop your tailbone down. Think like you got rocks in your back pockets. Maybe soften your belly again. Maybe soften your shoulder blades. Maybe you just need to soften your face. Anywhere where you can let tension go, let this be easy, maybe even a little bit fun. Do it. We got a lot of tension in our calves and our ankles right now, and that's the focus. So we don't need the tension anywhere else. I'm gonna take 3 more reps here, or just a few more seconds if we're on different tempos. Ooh. This is gonna be my last one, finishing it out with patience. Now you're welcome to stay holding on here, maybe just a finger if you want to test yourself, but all we're gonna do is balance on one foot. Yeah, we're here for 30 seconds. Let's try it. Again, holding on is a great option. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Press that foot down into the ground. Soften your ankle, soften your knee, drop your tailbone. If you're holding on, maybe you see if you can lighten your grip just a little bit, see how much your leg can take for you. If this is super easy, no big deal, close your eyes. Yeah, that's right. Good, 20 seconds down. We got about 10 seconds more. My calf is talking to me right now. We're done in 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Shake, 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 shake it. Let's go for the other side. Planting the foot, grabbing on if you'd like to. We go up in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pushing down into the ground. Maybe you feel for the tripod of your foot. If you're like, Laura, what is that? Check me out. Ball of your big toe, ball of your pinky toe, and your heel makes a triangle, a nice strong base. Spread that out into the ground. We've got 20 seconds down, 10 seconds left. If you want to test yourself, close your eyes. See how much you can soften. See if you can plant your roots and grow taller. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Shake it out. We're going back into those calf raises. If you were holding on and feeling good and you'd like to test your balance, take it away from your support or go hold on because your calves are feeling a little tired now. Here we go, pushing the floor away and lowering down. You could also take these one side at a time if you were feeling ambitious today. I don't think that's in my future right now. Well, maybe in my future, but like my far distant future. Good, push the ground away from you and lower down as slowly as you can, which might not feel very slow at all, but if you fight for it, it will get slower and slower. If you're balancing, look way, way out in the distance. Are you still breathing? Way down deep into your belly, into your back pockets, into the sides of your ribs. And while we're here for about 15 more seconds, check in. Do you feel one foot really leading and one foot following? Sometimes we've got a bit of an overachiever and a slacker. It's not a big deal. It's not an emergency. It's just information, but it's good information to have, something to be aware of. Good. Let's be done in 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Shake out your right foot. Beep, beep, beep. Shake out your left foot. Boop, boop, boop. Let's step the right foot back. Drop that heel. I like to hold on here. You could even push in front of you. Dropping that right heel down. Dropping the tailbone down, maybe softening that right knee. Ooh, your heel may never touch the floor, and that is a-okay. Can you keep it heavy, driving it back and down? Feeling that stretch up your Achilles into your calf. Maybe you'd like to add on, get a little hip love in there. Sweep that right arm up and overhead and slightly back, feeling that big banana curve down the front of your body. One more deep breath in. And exhale, let it go, shake it out. Let's do the same on the other side. Stepping the left foot back. Drop into that heel, soften the knee, drop the tail. This side might be entirely different, yeah? Approach it with the same curiosity. Give it the same amount of time to sort its stuff out. And if you'd like a little more, let's sweep the left arm up and overhead. Reaching back, big banana bend on the front of the body. This is hard without holding on. I'm all wobbly today. Let's take one more big deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Shake it out again if you like. Thanks so much for being here today. Happy day 3, and I'll see you tomorrow.